Buddha gave it in that order to show you how you react to sensations. For example, a sensation, an unpleasant sensation comes up. Yeah, you're not feeling good. Simple thing, you have gas in your stomach. Okay, and you see somebody in the family doing something silly which you don't approve of. You're actually upset at that sensation, but you don't realize it. You're just feeling uncomfortable and you shout at that person. You yell at that person. And that person is wondering why you're going on and on yelling. You are actually reacting to that sensation of gas in your stomach. Yeah, suddenly, whatever, somebody serves some food and the food goes in, the gas settles down, everything, mind is clear. In a moment, you realize unnecessarily I yelled at the family member. Yeah. That's your moment to recognize you react to sensations at the gross manifestation waking level. Yeah. There is a reaction that happens first at the subtle level. That, the subtle level picture, you didn't bring it up. Recognize that. If you've not recognized this, start recognizing it. First, there is a subtle level picture of the reaction that comes up automatically. It's probably your habit pattern with that person that has been stored as an impression. And you always react in the same way with that person. That habit pattern of reaction is also a stored impression. It comes up as a subtle picture, as an image. It is in the mind only. It has still not manifested. I have still not started yelling. There is only a picture of yelling in the mind. And then it manifests outside. Everything is a first. There is always a first thought, a first sensation, a first feeling, a first perception of sight, first perception of sound, first perception of smell, first perception of taste, first perception of touch. There is a first in everything, which is not in your control, which has automatically sprouted from a buried impression. So if it is a sensation, it is a feeling, you see it very clearly. But if it is a reaction in the mind, it is still in the mind, see it? I have still not reacted outside. I'm reacting in the picture, in the mind. It is an old picture of the reaction to the same person. Habit pattern of reaction. If you've not seen it, attempt to see it. The thing is, it happens so quickly. The subtle image and the gross manifestation is so quick that I miss it. If I stay as the witness and attempt to observe in easier things, like shut the door, sit in the room, look at your own books, look at your own cupboard, and look at the things that pop up in the mind. Just by looking at your own books, by looking at your own clothes, your own cupboard, your own room. Yeah, there you will see there is a subtle image. If you have the habit pattern of cleaning, there will be a subtle image of, oh, I should clean that hasn't been cleaned for a long time. And you want to go out there, reach out to the duster and dust it. So you will see the subtle image before the gross manifestation. Do it in simple things by yourself. Now when you become clear about it, now walk out and attempt to see it with the family member. Now it will become very clear. Oh yes, for a moment, like a flash, there was a subtle thought, and then was the gross manifestation. Then I spoke, then I said this or I did this. All of it is an illusion. Yeah, but just recognize that first subtle thought is mostly born of that impression. Most of the times. This is very subtle. First, you have to really work on not leaving the stand of being the observation field yourself. Then only can you see such subtle things. And seeing of these subtle things makes the illusion more and more apparent, vivid, clear. And the more it becomes apparent, more it is clear, more it is vivid, you feel stupid to jump in. You withdraw easily. It becomes easier to withdraw. That is why the Jnani, he always embraces self-inquiry, moment to moment to moment to moment. This is self-inquiry, what we are doing. Yeah? It's a process, but you will have to immerse yourself in this process. Otherwise, this will not happen. Yeah? You cannot let it go. Okay, I attended the session, I'm done intellectually. No, you're not done. No, you're not done. Now the task begins. Yeah, so even after we end the session, stay in the room. First, attempt that. Can I recognize subtle before the gross? Yeah, do it with whatever objects are there in the room. Then see the reaction. Reaction has become your nature. You don't even realize you're reacting. Yeah. There's a Mullah Nasruddin story where Mullah tells his child, okay, uncle has come to visit us. Please go in and get 2 cups of tea from the kitchen. So, teenage son, so he goes in, he gets 2 cups, yeah, and he's placing them on the table. Once he's placed it, Mullah slaps his kid very hard. So the friend says, why did you slap him? No, I slapped him. What if he had spilled the tea? "Oh, but he didn't spill the tea. What is the point of slapping him after he spills the tea? Slap him before. That's what you do. It's a joke, but it's meant to convey this. You react here first. In Mullah's mind, the child had already spilt the tea and he slapped him. Do you see this? It's a story to show the truth that first there is a subtle thought and then it is followed by a gross manifestation. Your job is to start recognizing subtle projection, then gross projection. Then subtle perception, gross perception. Projection is inside out. Perception is also inside out. Can I see it now? Oh, first I reacted to the kid in the mind. Yeah, that is the inner projection. And then I yelled at the kid outside in this living room when he was playing or sitting or doing something. This is the gross projection. So projection is inside out. Now, perception is also inside out. Why was there an inner reaction? Reaction is always to a sensation. So there was an inner sensation that the kid will do this wrong. So first there was perception of that inner sensation. And then the perception of the outer sensation. Do you see what I'm saying? There is an inner perception preceding the outer perception. Perception is inside out. So dive deeper into this point. This is very important. Perception simply means to know. Yeah? You know the sensation in the mind first and then you know it outside. You react first in the mind and then you react outside. Both perception and projection are happening at the subtle level first and then at the gross manifestation level. Yeah? So if you've not recognized this, this was actually a point from verse 9. Do you remember? Yeah, if you didn't work on this, please take it down for this week. I have to recognize this. All clear?